I wanted to touch base with you guys on your weekly assignments for this particular week. One thing that came up when I was working with some students today, some online sessions, is how your dashboard looks. Mine is in the card view, so I think that this is a little bit easier to manage, but I realize that some of the student accounts might not be set up like that. If you want to change it, you can click here on these three dots, and yours is probably currently in list view. At least the students that I worked with today, that's how theirs was set up. So if you want to change it to look more like mine, you would just click to card view. I think this is a little more user friendly because it has all of your classes separated into little cards, and then at the bottom of each card you kind of have notifications, whether there's an announcement or there's an additional assignment, or if there's a discussion, and some of them even have little file folders if the teacher's uploading files. So I just think this is a little bit easier to see, and you can kind of work class by class instead of trying to be overwhelmed by a big list. So that's one thing that I wanted to touch base with you guys on. And then the other thing is just your assignment for this week. For this week, you have 2 assignments, and I'm going to change this to student view just so it looks a little bit more synonymous with what you guys are seeing. So again, if you click on weekly assignments, it's going to automatically have links to these 2 secondary tasks. But in that assignment is going to be a description of everything that you have to do. So I suggest clicking here, and then once you're in there, you'll be able to click on the links to take you to the individual tasks, and those things will get completed. So your weekly assignments, the first thing is you're going to have a research assignment. So it's a very mini research assignment. I'm not asking you to write a research paper, and I don't really need specific citations for things, but I want you to get in the habit or get some experience with that process of how to do research and how to look things up. And so I felt like taking advantage of some of the things that are going on in society right now, and of course, COVID-19 being one of those predominant events, I wanted you to utilize those events and kind of look at how the stock market is performing. And with that, I want you to choose a specific stock that you're going to monitor throughout the next few weeks, and look at the change based on certain predictions that you're going to have to make. Those predictions are going to come based on your research. So you're going to have to read about the specific company that you might be interested in investing in. You're not going to invest any real money. Of course, it's just fabricated, but you're going to assume the role that if you were to invest in a company, what would be a good company to invest in now? Why might it be a good company to invest in now? And what makes you think that that might be something that would be lucrative in the future? So if you click on task 1, research assignment, in there you have your submission aspect, but you have some more articles and things that you need to look at as resources. And so it says to either read some of the articles and watch the videos so that you can kind of learn how to do that research. To me, I think that the first article is probably going to be the best article for you to read, because really that's going to give you some information that's specific to the process. And that process is really based on a lot of predictive analysis. And of course, prediction is huge in reading, something that we're always asking you guys to do in class, and I'm sure your English teachers are asking you to do the same thing, make predictions, or what do you think is going to happen based on certain events that take place. Well, with the stock market, it's no different. Your objective is to make some speculation or some predictions about how a stock is going to perform in the future based on specific events. And of course, we've got a lot of events going on right now, so there's a lot of different stocks that you could potentially look at to see how they might perform in the future, or analyze their speculative performance. And so here in this article, it kind of tells you how do you speculate. And if you look through here, it's going to kind of give you some information and tell you that it's tied to world events, which of course we've got a lot of world events going on right now. So I'm going to pause this video now, and then I'm going to make another video just going into some of your options that you might want to look into.